It's going to be a quick video. Take a look at a really pretty flashlight from the folks at Thrunite coming up on Survival on Purpose. Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2016 SHOT Show, sponsored by Thrunite Flashlights. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. It's getting dark, so I'm going to try to make this quick, which is probably appropriate because this is a flashlight video. So we're going to be taking a look again. This is the Thrunite Ti4T Penlight. And you may have seen, man, is this a mosquito? It's a day after Christmas here, and it's 75 degrees in Georgia. The mosquitoes are out. We took a quick look at the Ti4 standard not too long ago, which is the aircraft grade aluminum version. This is a titanium alloy version, so it's just a lot prettier and a lot nicer and a little more expensive. It's about 40 bucks street price. This thing is 300 lumens out of 2 AA batteries. So before it gets too dark, let's take a look at some of the details of this thing, and we'll get to doing some of that penlight stuff. So once again, this is the Thrunite Ti4T Titanium Alloy 300 lumen AAA penlight. The Ti4T features a Cree XP-L V6 LED, a titanium alloy body, an orange peel reflector. It is IPX8 waterproof, impact resistant to 1.5 meters. Weighs just 31 grams without the battery, which about 54 grams with the batteries, which is just under 2 ounces. The dimensions are 130 millimeters in length by 14 millimeters at the head, or about 5 1/4 inches long by a 1/2 inch at the head. It has 4 modes, in which, by the way, these levels and run times are with 2 nickel metal hydride 900 mAh batteries. First mode is a Firefly, which is 0.4 lumens, good for 137 hours. The next mode is a low, which is 32 lumens, and that is good for 12 hours. And then high, which is 300 lumens, wow, is good for 51 minutes. It also features a strobe at 300 lumens for 90 minutes, but we're not going to freak anybody out on that one. Okay, so that was some of the specs and details against my shirt front of the Ti4T. So again, it's getting dark, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing wet. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not dropping this one. It's too pretty and I don't want to screw it up. I dropped the Ti4 standard. It's exactly the same specs, exactly the same engineering, had no problems with it. And the bottom line, I've thought about this a little while. Some of you folks hate Thrunite simply because they send out a lot of flashlights to review. To me, that's not a reason to hate anybody. I think the performance speaks for itself and the price and value. You're going to see Thrunite fails on the internet. Absolutely, you will. You'll see Streamlight fails. You'll see different other light fails too. I'm not picking on Streamlight. That's just the one that came to mind. In my opinion, the more items that a brand, any brand, whether it's a knife or flashlight or a whatever, send out, then the more fail videos you're going to see, because honestly, there's just more of them out there. So the percentages may be exactly the same, but the numbers are more because there's more of those in circulation and being reviewed. And that's just my opinion. You take it for what you want. But bottom line, there's Thrunite haters out there. If you hate Thrunite, nothing I do is going to make you like them. If you like Thrunite, then I think you're going to agree with me if you've got any experience with them. They're great flashlights. So there's no sense in beating the heck out of it to try to convince somebody who's not going to be convinced. It's just my opinion, and you take that for what you want. But anyway, we're not banging this one up. So I hope that doesn't make you too mad. All right, so I've got the Black Cauldron of Doom here. Okay, got it on medium. It's the Ti4T, and we're gonna let it join us. We've got a smaller flashlight already in here doing a test. We're gonna let this one join it, make sure everything's nice and tight, and in she goes. And we will return in about 30 minutes or so. It's about 5:25. Okay, so it's been about an hour and 20 minutes or so. So let's go ahead and get her out. And it's still working, and we can cycle through the modes. Oh, sorry for the old strobe there. Turn it off, turn it back on. Working great. Just to make sure we're on the same page here. Show you there's no tricks. This is the Ti4T titanium model. So as you can see, none the worse for wear on the hour and 20 minute submersion test. Okay, here is the Ti4T in moonlight mode, and from about a foot away you can see my hand. pretty decent. If I take it out here, you can see from about 5 foot from the camera, 6 foot from the camera, it looks like that. Now I've got it shine at the wall because I really don't think it's going to do a whole lot of good to try to go for much distance on this thing, but we'll change modes to the medium. And you can see from about 7 feet from the wall, pretty good job of lighting that up. There's a bench over there. And then if you go to the 300 lumens, it's like really bright. Okay, so we're turned around now, trying to go for distance. Aimed at the outdoor studio out there. I've got it on medium, and I don't think you can really see anything on the camera. If you put it on the turbo, 300 lumens, you can kind of see some stuff out there. You can see a little bit. Maybe you can see the yellow slide back there and some trees. Not crazy bright, but again, this is not really a thrower. It's got an orange peel reflector, so that is the 300 lumens at night. And I can tell you, like always, I can see a lot more with it with my eyes than the camera really shows up. It really does a pretty good job of lighting up a large portion of the backyard here at 300 lumens. All right, well, that was the non-abusive testing and nighttime shots of the Thrunite Ti4T double AAA 300 lumen Penlight. I got to tell you, I think this is a cool little light. It's about 40 bucks, so it's not super budget cheap. So let's talk about why you would buy a $40 pen light instead of a $25 pen light. That's about the difference in price. They're the same light. This one's just titanium. So I think, first of all, if you're somebody who uses a light in a professional environment, you know, maybe you're a doctor or a dentist, or somebody who needs to make a good impression. Also, man, this would be a great like groomsman gift or gift for a bridesmaid gift as far as that goes. You know, women need flashlights too. Great gift for something like that, or just a great way to reward yourself because you just had a great week. I don't know, it's just a really nice light. I think Thrunite did a great job on this one. Not only does it look good, but it functions very well, and it just gets the job done. So if you're looking for a really nice, good looking, but yet extremely functional pen light, you might want to check out the Ti4T from the folks at Thrunite, who, by the way, surprise, surprise, again, were kind enough to send me this so I can show it to you. So I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you so much for clicking that thumbs up, that like button down there. It really helps out. Thanks for sharing this video with all your friends, anybody you can think of. Millions of people would be great. Thanks for watching those ads. And thank you so much for doing your Amazon shopping on the Survival on Purpose links. I sincerely appreciate the support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time. I'd like to take just a minute to thank the folks at Thrunite Flashlights for being the official sponsor for the Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2016 SHOT Show. It's no secret that I like Thrunite. I think they offer the latest in flashlight technology at a very affordable price, and I encourage you to go check them out at Thrunite.com. And thanks again to the folks at Thrunite for sponsoring this video. I saw a butterfly the day after Christmas, just a minute ago, at the Ti4 standard version, which is the anodized aluminum, aircraft grade aluminum, nice aluminum, whatever it is. The percentage of videos you might see about one in particular, for example, you're a doctor or a lawyer, probably not a lawyer. Okay, enough rambling. What's that, 535 right there somewhere?